movements. So I am here in Belize. I've been here in several years actually, since 2022. But now I'm back enjoying the nice view as you can see right now. Soaking up those Caribbean vibes. So, I want to make this video because it's going to be a short one. But really, life is all about really taking a break, taking a reset, and making sure that your top priority above God is yourself. A lot of times we get boggled down with the work, the family, all this other stuff, and in order to be a good partner, in order to be a good family member, in order to be a good son or husband, you have to take a break and take time out for yourself to make sure you good, to make sure that you leveling up in the proper way. Sometimes that's just relaxing, being in a chill spot, tropical spot. It could be taking, having a staycation. It could be going to a nice spa, but really relaxing the mind and getting your mind right so that you can be fully focused on what your purpose is here on this planet and to execute it. For me, I'm going through a lot of changes personally in my life, and it's all for the better due to the fact that I have a specific calling. And that specific calling is, among a number of other things, to help spread love and change the world. My tongue's a little green because the nice drink here. But it's to be able to do that, you have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, making sure that your mind's right, your physical is right, your everything, your whole aura, your energy is good. And sometimes coming out to an environment where you get to just chill, soak in the sun, get your hair done like I just did, getting that process beginning again. That's what it's all about, man. I mean, being like in some workaholic, crazy environment, that's not living, man. That shit is sucked. I mean, who wants to live a life where you're a workaholic drone, you work for somebody, and you're unhappy? It's no good. And whatever it is that you got to do to get to your so-called happy place, you got to do it, man. You got to take time out for a reset and enjoy your life. Enjoy your life, because you only get one of these bad boys. You only get one life. And if you ain't out here enjoying it, then, I mean, are you really living? I think the question is, I think the answer rather is no. Can I rate my slush, please? You talking about this, Daniel? I rate it like a 7. It's a little watered down. The locals told me it used to be better back in the day. But, hey, I'm enjoying it, so, hey, I got no problem with it. And, I'm out here in this amazing weather, so, as you can see, out here in this amazing weather, so I got no complaints, no worries, no stress. So it's like one of those things where, you have to say to yourself,
And a big fish will catch up
You know,
with me, right?
hey, what's up, brother?
Why is something catch my little pet down?
So you can see the brother behind me, he was talking to one of the local fishermen and boat guys. You can see he's fishing over here. Just out here enjoying life. I mean, the vibes are crazy. You know what I mean? They're relaxing, tranquilo, if you will. It's just a good vibe. And people, for the most part, are friendly, especially the locals. I always like the Caribbean. I always like being in this warm weather, whether it's this region of the world or in like southern Thailand or the Philippines. All this stuff, that's like my happy space, if you will. So I wanted to make this video really focusing on the fact that we all gotta find our peace, our happy space, a place where we can say, this is what it's all about. Here with me, I'm in Belize. For you, it could be with your family. It could be at a baseball game. It could be playing football with your boys. It could be doing jujitsu. It could be with your girl, spending quality time building a real connection with your girl. But finding that spot is what it's all about. Belize, I also want to highlight the country of Belize. Belize has a rich history. It's not a country that's talked about too much. Mostly in this region of the world, you hear about a lot of Latin spots. Above this country, you hear about Mexico, or you also hear about, let's say, the Colombias of the world, Dominican Republic, Cuba. Cuba is a very popular country in this region of the world, but you rarely hear about Belize. Belize is a small country in Central America. It barely has 1 million people. I don't even think the country has 1 million people. And in it has a lot of great wonders. The country is an admixture of different people, to include the Mestizo people, the Creole people, the Garifuna people, which was Afro-indigenous people that came here in the 1300s by the great Islamic Emperor Abu Bakr II. And then also you had the Mayan people. The Mayan people were prehistoric people here pre-Columbus, who are most notably known in this region of the world for building the Mayan temples, as they are correctly now being called nowadays, which is the proper term, much better term than the previous term that was popular, i.e. the previous term Mayan ruins. I mean, ruins, they obviously didn't ruin it because it's still here. So the Mayan temples, you have a number of them here in Belize, and really scattered all throughout this part of the world. In Mexico, in Chichen Itza, which is about 7 miles north of here. You have a couple other temples here to the west part of the country in San Ignacio. And then also, in addition to the historic attributes of this country, you have a lot of different culinary fairs here that really make this country what it is. The Mayan dishes, of course, the Mexican and the Latin American flair, the tacos. Then you have other dishes, a lot of soups and so forth. Aztecs, I'm not Aztec soup, I don't want to say that, but you have a number of assortment of soups, and also you have, in addition to that, you have the culinary cuisine that was brought up here by the Garifuna people. They eat a lot of food, meats in general really here, but also plantains. I'm vegan, so I went to a place called Black and White the other day on San Pedro's, and they had an amazing dish, boiled banana mixed in coconut milk, and then they had cabbage, and then also the rice and beans, which is standard fare for this part of the world in general. In addition to that, they have a number of different spirits here. Rum in this part of the world, rum is always pretty much king because of the region of the world. I believe this drink right here, the Green Lizard, has rum in it. I want to say Bacardi, but I'm not for sure, so don't quote me on that. But a number of different tropical drinks, rum punch. Then also they have a lot of the other local countries' popular drinks, Caparina, which comes from Brazil. You have, if you're a whiskey drinker, like myself, you have your Jack Daniels and other assortment of drinks as well. So you really have a little bit of everything for your relaxing affair here in Belize. And like I said earlier in the video, it's a vibe. And that's really what it is here, a vibe. That's what I like. And to reiterate, I really wanted to stress that we all have to take a break, take a reset, and really just enjoy our life, man. Because they say we only got one of it. So why not live it enjoying our life, right? Having your hair the way you want to have it, having your drink the way you want to have it, living where you want to live at. That's what it's all about. And I think that when you embrace that side of yourself, you're much, much happier. All right, this is going to pretty much conclude this short live here on Motivational Movements. But for me, with the change that I spoke about earlier in this video, I will be publishing and promoting more videos here on this channel, and more uplifting programming. We're also going to start promoting the new virtual volunteer opportunities that will be able to be done for the Kibera Children's Home in Kibera, Kenya, which is an important initiative I've talked about several times on this channel, but it's an important initiative that helps out the children in the Kibera slums who have been through it all, and despite it all, they're still here, right? And that is what it's all about: perseverance and living your life to the fullest, living it with love, putting the Most High above as your primary compass to direct you in the right way, the right frame of mind, and then also just to spread love throughout the world. And in order to do that, you gotta love yourself. So make sure you find that happy place. All right, till next time.